welcome back, everyone. I am the Dungeon Master, or I guess more accurately for this game, I am the writer, storyteller, the storyboard artist, if you will, of a comic book campaign based around the death of Superman. However, just like in the DC verse, where there are many alternate parallel dimensions, this particular Earth is not the mainstream canon DC universe. This is an alternate DC universe where Doomsday was just ridiculously strong. He was the kind of Doomsday that would probably still give any of the most powerful DC characters a run for their money, in any universe. And so the entire Justice League took on Doomsday at first just as stupidly as they did in the comics. As you guys know, Doomsday was contained in a suit, somewhat. He wasn't, free, nor was he fully restrained. He had managed to break one arm free. And so the Justice League was attacking him, and all they really ended up doing was freeing him from his suit. And that is exactly how it went down, except for, as I said, this Doomsday was so much more powerful that when he was not even free, he was able to kill some of the low-level characters like Blue Beetle, just one punch, like, bam, take that, Yamcha. And as he got free, it became very clear very quickly that he was just a murderous monster, spreading mayhem and massacring many of the heroes over and over again. And by the time the heavy hitters, Aquaman, Wonder Woman, Flash, Superman, Batman, all got together and took him on, it was a little bit too late. Doomsday pretty much like adapts and becomes better at fighting. And so by fighting all of the weaker members of the DC universe, he managed to make himself, even more powerful than he already was. And so, having killed almost everyone, now new heroes have arisen. We have Steel, a D-lister member of the Justice League, heading up the Justice League Detroit. Basically protecting unions' rights and helping clean up Lake Michigan. It's
Thank you.
yeah, it's not a glorious job, but somebody's got to do it, and you might as well put Steel on it, because if he had hung around Metropolis, he might have gotten confused with the other Steel, and then they'd have to constantly be explaining, and somebody might make the very un-PC mistake of calling one of them Black Steel, and then there'd be all kinds of like division, and it wouldn't be good. So they let Steel just stay over there in Michigan. And unfortunately, it has made him a Detroit Lions fan, but
No.
nobody's gonna hold that against him. So you guys are joined by Orwell, an AI computer system who can also inhabit robot bodies. He happens to be inhabiting a prototype rescue body right now. Blink, the sidekick of Kid Flash, the sidekick of Flash. So if the one was like a half a hero, he's a quarter of a hero. And so he decided that, well, he may not have finished his sidekick training just yet, but somebody's got to do something, and he has the power. He's bound to mess up here and there as he just simply, you know, hasn't been a hero that long, but he's learning. In addition, they have Memento, a psychic who has had memory issues, and Killer Croc, who has had his memory erased. They have arrived back at the headquarters this week and will be joining us shortly. And finally, there will be a new player, Prosperity, and we will introduce him a little bit later on. But he is on the map right now for player inclusivity purposes of being able to see what's going on. All right. So that pretty much catches everybody up with what was going on. Now they are trying to help the police who were being assaulted by these thugs, and Blink is super speed slapping them to get some information. And although at first they didn't want to talk, it only takes breaking the sound barrier once or twice with a slap before they kind of get the message. And you know, it doesn't even have to be a slap across the face, just like palming them right in the ribs or you know, something like that will do serious damage and take their breath away and make them want to start to talk before they lose the ability to breathe. So they finally broke down and said that they'll talk, and that's where we faded out last week. So you guys wanted to know who's in charge, and he says everybody knows. They call him the Diamond.
Never heard of him.
What? You ain't never heard of the Diamond? He runs everything down by the docks, the warehouses, all of it.
Well, I'm not from Metropolis, so this is news to me.
Yeah, what are you, some kind of country boy?
From Detroit.
Oh, Detroit, huh? Oh, look at this guy. He's from Detroit. Eh.
So, before we toss you in a cell or give you to the cops or LexCorp goons, what can you tell us about Diamond?
Well, ain't nobody ever seen his face. You gotta get past Machine Gun Kelly first. And ain't nobody getting past Machine Gun Kelly.
Sure. I looked to the others, basically Blake and Memento if he's there, like if they know anything about this.
You said I'm not there, right?
Well, Blink is there. Memento and Killer Croc are back at the headquarters, and we
Okay.
don't know about Prosperity just yet.
So yeah, I look at Blake and like, have you heard anything about this?
No idea. I've never heard of the diamond. Hello?
Actually, you should roll an intelligence check. Because working with Kid Flash, This just might have been somebody that you like heard about that they were like, no, you're not ready yet. Yeah. Uh, a while back, you heard them discussing dealing with the diamond. You don't know much more than that, other than Flash and Kid Flash were like dealing with him and his goons.
Seems like a small operation. I don't know how dangerous he is.
Yeah, but like they can't just like go beat him up and deal with him. Like they got to get proof of him committing crimes, and that's what they were trying to do.
Hmm. Okay.
They're not
So,
just like fighters, they're
oh no,
crime.
I was in character telling Steel. I was like telling him about the
Oh,
organization.
oh yeah, yeah, yeah. They seem a little like low level, but uh apparently they were giving Flash enough trouble that he was doing an ongoing investigation into the Diamante Corporation.
Interesting. So I will relay to Steel that the corporation that they're a part of, and how we shouldn't really worry about the thugs, but the higher level guys.
No, I agree. We need to keep a tab on this. If they keep on sending out brigands and thugs into the street to cause chaos, we need to put a stop to them.
Yeah, but this is just one of many. This is just one person capitalizing on the fact that there aren't enough superheroes to keep up with the demand.
Agreed. So we'll round these guys up and give them to the police.
Hey,
Oh, by the
whoa,
way,
come on. I gave you the information. How about you cut me some slack and at least give me a fighting chance?
you got it. Fire, 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 fire. He
and,
got
and
punched in the face like 10 times.
and then you just knock him out.
Yep.
Okay.
He got a fighting chance. I mean, it's fair.
No, I mean, ain't nobody arguing.
Alright.
So
Is
yeah,
this.
yeah. You guys round up the thugs. They're arrested. The police thank you. They're like, once again, Steele, we are in your debt. You and the rest of the Justice League D seem to be, you know, very capable for what you are.
Support your local vigilantes. Definitely.
Just trying to be of help after this event.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I mean, I never heard of you before this, but lately, you've been very, very helpful.
Thank you.
Yeah. All right, well, I have to go get the rest of my wounded comrades and these thugs taken care of, so I have to go now. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you. All right. Blink. Let's go back.
Well, you mean you'll meet me back?
Yeah, it'll take me a minute or two, so you can go on
I
ahead.
mean, we definitely got to figure out some kind of transportation system. I'm gonna get like a motorcycle sidecar that I can push around places.
if only you could teleport.
Oh yeah, well,
Gotta rub that one in.
definitely. Well, I zigged when I was gonna zag, so
It happens. It happens. Alrighty.
we're back at the station.
Yes, you are back at the station, as is Memento and Killer Croc.
Fuck. How is Gigawatt doing right now?
Gigawatt is like freaking out and flickering inside his rubber room.
Oh, so the room was finished.
Yeah, I kind of just fast forwarded that part. Like I was using it as a stalling technique. This is just me being honest about DM tactics. So I was using it as a stalling technique to like slow you down from just being able to solve that problem immediately. But once that was accomplished, I was pretty much done with the rubber room.
No, no worries. But I'll walk up to Dark Patriot. How was the prisoner?
Well, I tell you, this one here, he's as quiet as a gator after feeding, but he's like a snake in the grass.
Who are you talking? Because I thought we were talking about Gigawatt, but now I think he's talking about Killer Croc.
I was talking about Kira, the one you got me guarding. I ain't guarding no rubber room, especially with that high voltage maniac in there. He'd probably zap me 6 ways from Sunday.
Well,
Zap me so hard I'll be moving like molasses.
Maybe we'll get you a rubberized suit.
Hey, what the hell, man? I thought I was part of the team.
You're part of the team.
Yeah, we're getting matching costumes.
Oh, hell no! Y'all don't like my mask? Look at me, I'm the Patriot.
Yeah, the Patriot. Keep it going, dude. Old timer.
You look awesome, man.
You damn right I do.
Yeah.
And after all this, maybe we'll stop the government from putting chemicals in the water that turns the frogs queer.
Yeah.
That's true. That's true.
Yep.
Okay, we'll get right on that.
All right, then.
Yep. Everything from now on, anytime Dark Patriot says anything, I'm just going to put it into my old man box. He's so old that he can just say what he wants.
Yeah, he's that uncle at Thanksgiving that you're just like, mm-hmm.
Nick, what? The Russians killed president? Yeah,
Yeah.
Yep. Well.
The Rock wasn't even born in America!
Oh yeah, I forgot the president is The Rock.
If you smell what the president is cooking.
Oh my god, I guess they're already done notes for this. Yeah, I'm sorry guys, I might be a little out of it. I just woke up, but So, Memento, how good of a grasp I'll pull him to the side. How good of a grasp do you have on your powers?
I figured out a lot last time. I know that I could hurt people now, which I'm not sure if that's a good thing or a bad thing.
But, like, in the case of Killer Croc, how long do we have?
I have no idea. The only understanding I have is when I physically touch someone, it enables things. I don't know how to control it at the moment, and I don't know how powerful it is.
So
maybe we can test it somehow. Since he is on our side, we got a little wiggle room.
Hey, I thought we were calling me Gator now.
Gator.
Yep, Gator.
Hey, Gator.
Gator don't play no shit.
All right, Gator, you keep pimping these streets, all right?
Yeah, pimps don't cry.
Yep, keep your snake hands strong and your pimp chalice high. Yeah, so this time I'm definitely gonna whisper. So are we gonna like start building a room, or like what
set out like a kiddie pool?
Free again?
We're gonna set out like a kiddie pool.
Well, when this goes to shit, something has to happen.
Maybe I can
You just flush
Man.
them. You just flush them down the toilet if it doesn't work out.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah. Just release them into the wild of the sewers, and let the best be the best.
Maybe I can
I mean,
try and scan his memory and see if his real memory is coming back at all, and figure out maybe it's like growing inside of him, and see if
maybe.
I would just wait
Honestly,
to see if his facade cracks. Like if he stays good, on our side and does good things, we don't need to worry about it.
yeah, but the last thing I want is for us to be in
It's
the
just
middle of a fight and
right,
Gator
and it
get the
happens
fight out of
immediately.
somebody.
Yeah, you're in the middle of a fight and suddenly Killer Croc is on their side, kind of like the last fight.
That would be
A
amongst
problem.
our ranks. That would be very big problems. But
I'm not sure how to tell if it's a gradual release or if it's an instantaneous one. I have no idea.
clue. Honestly, I feel like we're definitely going to need to start investing in a more heavy duty cell.
We could just kill him.
Oh,
Okay.
Oh well,
okay.
aren't you encrypting?
you know what? We're just going to put a box on you, Orwell.
So this is, I guess, a Nightwing question. Did he determine like this was just a temporary place, or did he want to make it like a foundation for something else, like a beginning to something else?
Nightwing?
Yes, because he's the one that brought us here.
Yeah. No,
And-
Nightwing's like, yo, this is headquarters until we can build something more permanent.
So, all right.
And we
So
could
I'll walk
even
up-
build off of this if like we need to, because we don't have like unlimited funds.
All right, so I will walk up to Nightwing. Nightwing, in case of a need of a heavy duty cell,
Yeah.
do we have any of those here?
I mean, this detention center attached to this police station was designed to hold up to, low-level super strength villains. So it could hold Killer Croc.
What killer? Okay, so you're guaranteed that there won't be any. Okay.
What if? I mean, if Nightwing's alive, maybe there's some psychic heroes that are still alive that we can look into reaching out to, and maybe they could help me train my powers.
Maybe.
Like Professor Xavier?
Perhaps.
Who's that?
Yeah.
Bro, who's that?
No, like what psychic characters?
Jesus.
Yeah, there's not a lot in.
I don't remember.
DC does not have a terrible lot of psychic.
You might want to be like psychic. That as far as like, what kind of psychic are we talking about? Are we talking about like magic psychic, or are we talking about like psychic?
Yeah, like Constantine might be able to do some
Yeah,
shit.
Constantine, Doctor Faith.
Well, yeah,
the
Dr.
Magician.
Fate. Dr. Fate can do just about anything, but like that's he's like so high level. It's like good luck getting.
Oh yeah, but hopefully we can find him.
What about Dr. Psycho?
He's a bad guy.
He doesn't sound like someone we want to be friends
Well,
with.
but I'm just saying, like Dr. Psycho could do it.
The way things are looking, we might be able to brainwash some people, get them to work with us, and then take
any more people to work with.
Take what we want.
That was an accident, I swear.
Lock them up.
Reconditioning is acceptable.
No,
Pop on the
not.
box. Shut up.
Shut up, BoJack.
There's no more talking of killing or from you, okay?
Reconditioning is not killing.
Anyway.
No,
Man.
but I do, we need to find more people. Like, I don't think there's been any rescue attempts on anybody. That's something I would like to do. I know we're kind of like putting out fires in the city as they come up, but
Literally.
yeah. So,
I
I think some rescue attempt on the Justice League facilities that where the battle is would be
That
something I would
doesn't
like to
hurt.
do.
But is Doomsday still on the loose?
No, no,
So
he was killed by
Oh,
Superman.
okay. So it was like a one like Superman flies into space with Doomsday type
No, they
situation.
did fly into space and destroyed the watchtower while they were up there, so that was fun. But then they crashed back down to Earth, and it ended pretty much exactly the exact same way. Like it was pre-written destiny that they were going to kill each other with their last punch. Like that was just how it was going to play out. But it took a hell of a lot more to beat this Doomsday down, and he took out a hell of a lot more along the way.
So I'm gonna say to Nightwing, listen, I know everybody has their secrets,
I
but is
don't.
there who said that?
Nightwing.
Oh, alright. But is there anything that you can be upfront with about, maybe stuff that is no longer in your possession but was once yours? Because honestly what we need right now is supplies and tech.
Yeah. See, that's the thing about that. You're referring to how I used to work with Batman, right?
I'm preferring how you used to be a pretty big member of the Justice League, even though you weren't officially
I
part of the Justice
what?
League.
I'm not a part of the Justice League. I do my own thing. I'm Nightwing. I
Yeah,
make the
we
bad
all.
guys sing.
Okay. You, so you were never a part of a team of miniature superheroes? You don't have any connections?
I used to work with Batman, as everybody knows. But when we no longer were partners, he changed all the security codes. And he changed my pin on my debit card. That guy can be a real jerk sometimes. That's why I do my own thing.
Your I'm sorry, out of game. His adopted father did this to him? Jesus!
Uh that's like what actually happened, isn't it? Yeah.
No, I'm just saying, I'm surprised. I'm like, damn,
Yeah,
that's rough.
I'm like 80% positive that's what actually happened. Like I said,
What?
I'm way more of a Marvel and Image guy than I am a DC guy, but like
Listen,
I still know, a lot of the DC stuff, and I'm pretty sure. I mean, back me up here, Steel. Like when Nightwing went and did his own thing, Batman was like, "All right, you're on your own," more or less.
at the beginning, yes, but eventually,
Yeah,
Batwing.
yeah. There was the whole reconciliation at a certain point, but like I'm just acting like that hasn't really happened.
Okay, yeah. So
well,
yeah, okay. We'll say like in the comics, Nightwing kind of stayed in Gotham, and there was some tension, but then eventually he moved to Bloodhaven, which
Yeah.
is kind of close to Gotham, and that's kind of like where they reconciled their differences and brought him back in the fold as the Bat Family kind of
Right.
thing.
Right.
And then then Dick took over the mantle as Batman.
Right. So like in this version, he never got that chance to reconcile, and so him and Batman were still like kind of on the outs, except for like not really. It's like Nightwing was still around Gotham helping here and there, but they weren't working together, they weren't talking, they weren't sharing resources or information.
I'm my own man.
Yeah. And really
man.
it's more on Nightwing trying to prove that he was more than a sidekick in bright colors.
Right.
Dick Grayson needed to prove that he was more than just a protege or a copy of Batman, that he could go and fight his own battles. And that's been a lot of his growth as a hero, is no longer being dependent on somebody to come and save him. He is no longer the sidekick in distress getting tied up by the Joker all the time. Now he saves himself.
Oh, well,
But you do bring up tech and resources. Like if we go to these Justice League locations we might be able to salvage something as we look for survivors.
But is your
I'm-
ring gonna get us in, Steel?
Well, if it's all damaged, shouldn't be too much of a problem. I'm sure there's a hole in the wall or something. Or I could make one.
Or I could make one. All right, so Prosperity. You know your backstory, and you have witnessed the events of late. You have decided that you are going to join this team of heroes that you have been observing. How would you like to go about approaching them?
I walk in with wings unfolded.
You guys watch as a winged, brown-haired man looking like an angel with a halo of light glowing about his head, dressed in clothes that could only be described as angel's robes, walks through the front door.
I'm going to immediately run up and say, well,
Holy
Jesus.
winged warriors, heroes!
like, are we talking about like Hawk Girl like wings or?
Yes, but like with the glowing halo, like this is no, hawk person.
And I'll straight up say, Dark Patriot, friend or foe?
Praise be to Jeebus! If that ain't an angel of the Lord, I don't know.
He's not giving me a lot of room to work with.
Might have been an Orwell question. If he was here.
If you wanted an Orwell question, you'd be dead on the floor. You'd be picking your wings off your body.
Suggest
There's a very confused look on my face.
So I step up to Prosperity. There's like, are you here to help or
Are you here to die?
are you
well,
here
just say,
to
are
die?
are you here to help or to take these prisoners out of here?
Here to help. Seems like your lot could use it these days.
Yes,
You guys are lacking guidance.
lacking lots of things.
Yeah.
So I'll step and offer my hand. I am Steel. Your name?
You may all call me Prosperity. He does a bow.
Then there's a sound.
Yeah. Yeah, as he says that, there's like a three-voiced harmony and a rise in background chorus that just, sings a heavenly tune, and then like a little like chime sounds at the end.
Where did that come from?
From the angel.
Ah.
What
And I
is
waved
an
at him
angel?
from.
Get down and bow down before the angel of the Lord, you fools!
Ow! What?
What?
Yo, do you want
It's
to
a
get the
Dark
shit kicked
Patriot.
out of you, Dark Patriot? Shut up.
You're
What happened to
you're
him when I
fine. You
left?
don't need to bow. It's okay.
I wasn't going to.
You will get down on your knees and kiss the Virgin Mary's ass!
Yes, we will, Dark Patriot. We're just going to do it in our private time later.
Okay.
Yep. I'm gonna run
Damn
past
straight.
him.
I better
I'm gonna
not be
run.
working with a bunch of atheists.
Of course not.
Last
Nope.
time an atheist
course.
had my back in a foxhole, I lost my leg.
I'm gonna run over
He
and hit
says
both his
standing
legs.
on. He says standing on two perfectly good legs.
I know, but I'm still gonna run over and go and just start hitting his legs, tapping them.
It's solid meaty legs.
Seems like legs, the real legs to me.
Well, I mean, I got better.
Oh, so you just regrew a leg?
Was it like a scraped knee? I don't understand.
Like, did some dirt get in there? Something? What happened?
I don't like talking about it.
I'm gonna run and try to grab his gun out the holster and just check.
What the? Hey! Don't you never touch my gun!
How many bullets are in there? Is it like a straight up revolver or?
Yeah, it's a straight up revolver with 6 shots that he's a like super fast reloader.
Are you sure he should have a gun still, Nightwing?
That's an odd looking hammer.
He seems kind of senile.
I don't know what happened to him in the last couple of days.
I may not agree with his political views, but he has proven himself to be a capable ally, and right now we have very few of those.
I'll hand him back his gun and I'll say, "You remind me of my grandpa."
Oh hell, are you one of them millennials?
I'm younger than yeah, me. Oh dear Lord. No, I'm a robot.
running around with your Zunes and your Game Boys.
I'm gonna toss my iPhone out. I'm here. Keep it.
What the hell is this? A
It's
miniature
a phone.
TV?
Oh yeah. Have you ever heard of Clint Eastwood?
Hell yeah, he's the greatest actor who ever lived. He should
can
run
watch-
for president. Get that
You can
damn
watch-
foreigner Dwayne out of there.
I'm
What the
gonna
hell?
start.
What the hell kind of name is Dwayne for a president anyway?
I'm gonna just grab my phone back real quick and just start playing Rawhide from my phone.
Now you need to like where?
I have many questions.
Yeah?
Yeah, sorry, Prosperity, we got distracted.
What is a gun? What is a president? Who's Dwayne?
Oh,
What is an iPhone? And why is the box making sounds?
the box. Where are you from?
Hey, this guy's like me. He has no idea what's happening.
What's your? So what do you know? What do
I
you know?
felt lots of people dying.
Ah. Okay.
Oh, that's not a good feeling.
Not exactly the question I'm asking. The question is,
He's like Lilu. He knows that chicken tastes good and that it's a multi-pass.
but how much do you remember yesterday?
Well, yes, I was flying.
Okay. Then,
Flying where?
well, how far do you remember up to?
Well, I remember. What year is it?
Oh shit!
Okay.
Put him in the sea now, box.
Yeah, you guys can just start collecting brain damaged people.
Yep.
So we'll give you the proper date and let you know. Is that what you remember there, posterity?
Okay.
Well, it
Jeez.
seems like I've been away for a very long time.
How old are you?
Very.
Very. Now, when you say very, are we talking about BC very? Or are we talking about like, 50, 60, like Dark Patriot old?
Hey there, partner. I'm only 41.
Really? 41? Did you stop counting your birthdays?
No.
Uh-huh.
Hey, Prosperity, do you mind if I try something? And I kind of reach out for his
Oh,
hand.
Lord.
That's right. Praise the Lord. Don't you take his name in vain.
Very well. I put my hand out.
So I grab it and I try to recreate the process that I did with the woman who was in that car as best I can. And try to sort of see if I can understand any of his memories or what happened from
Memento's
past
gonna
couple of days.
fry his fucking brain.
So yes, if it's a mind reading thing. So
Memento, you are actually going to need to make a will save.
Ooh.
All right. You are unaffected by it mechanically, but your brain becomes overloaded with thoughts and memories and images that you cannot possibly comprehend.
So imagine dying millions of times from starvation, but being brought back.
So I kind of jump back, release his hand, and fall backwards, visibly shooken up and not really sure how to describe what just happened.
You okay though,
Kinda-
fun?
I love that you've turned into Christopher Walken.
Okay. Well, let's see. What do you think, Gator? Shit's just crazy. These holes be wild, Gator. They really do.
Yeah. I just know, two things. Pimps don't cry and Gator don't play no shit.
Yo, this is gonna be you can't fuck Killer Croc. It's Pimp Gator from now on. It's nice to have you, Pimp Gator.
Damn straight.
So, what's next, boss? And I'll look over to Nightwing.
Oh, I don't know that I'm ready to call myself the leader here. I mean, certainly I'm the leader of you, rookies, but like I
Um,
I don't know if I'm the boss.
well, unfortunately, the way it goes is, assuming everyone is dead. Let's see, the last. Who would be the person with the most experience that's not crazy? Sorry, Dark Patriot. Um, I believe that's you. Unless Steel might fight you on that.
Steel's actually got more experience.
Well,
Would
yeah, but
2,000 years of experience of fighting count?
not if you're not a part of the Justice League, no.
Okay.
But respect.
That was freelance work.
Okay.
I'm
Now, okay, let's just do a quick. Who raise your hand if you were part of the main Justice League?
Me,
No hands go up.
I wasn't a Tom.
Oh, that's right. Oh yeah. Never mind.
Well, by default, then, since Nightwing is not gonna own up to his leadership position, Steel is officially our leader. So I'll walk over to Steel. What's next, boss?
Well, like I said, if we go to the Justice League facilities, we might be able to get some tech and hardware as we look for survivors.
Shouldn't we go take care of this gang that is apparently doing something down at the docks?
No,
We
I
can
didn't
leave
know.
that for the local police because we have to get there before villains go to the Justice League headquarters and see what they can steal and get
That
taken away.
is very true. Unfortunately, we are kind of unprepared for any villains at this point, and that if the Diamond people were strong, the Diamond Gang was strong enough to give the Flash a problem, that means they must be superhero wise enhanced to a point where it's dangerous. And unfortunately, we need supplies. All right, let's go, Pimp Gator. We got some shit to steal.
We're not calling him Pimp. He's just Gator.
What's a pimp?
Oh, so you're
You see,
religious.
when a man loves
No,
a
no, 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 no.
woman,
Wait, hold up. You're religious, so you ever heard of the whore of Babylon?
I am
Or
not religious.
ah,
I don't know
okay,
what an
well,
angel is. I don't know what
you
oh no.
who's the
when
Lord?
a
Is it the
mommy and a
president?
daddy love each other, you know, they get
Yes,
together
yes.
and
I know all about conception. I
ah,
know.
you know about conception. So a pimp is a person who sells the act of conception for pure pleasure. And my friend here, Pimp Gator, well, he's not actually a pimp, but he's cool like a pimp, so.
So he's in charge of the horse.
Yep.
Yes.
Yep. Yeah. Sure. I mean, we don't really have any official positions, but that's not a bad one.
That's what we hired him for.
So are
I
you
mean-
the horse?
I am. I'm the delivery
Yes.
boy.
They
I'm
are the
delivery
whores.
boy. Yep, that's our group name. The Whores.
It's Gator and the whores.
You all are killing me.
I mean, honestly, so far my position has been delivery boy. Orwell has been we should kill people. Steele has kind of been like the mentor. Memento is just he. Damn, what does Memento do?
He's the rogue,
Oh yeah,
going around touching people, fucking shit
Just
up.
touching strangers.
I touch
oh my god! And Dark Patriot is just the guy that you worry about.
Oh damn.
So
And
far, I'm the fucking night guard.
Yep.
Yeah, thank you,
Remember,
Dark
if anybody
Patriot.
gets too rowdy, you shoot him.
Goddamn straight.
Yep.
Hey, you took
So-
the Lord David Vane.
Does he shoot him with a crossbow or a bow?
No, he shoots him with a
With
gun.
a
A
revolver.
gun is a. Well, why don't you fire it since in case of
let's,
anything?
let's not.
Should I do an office pop?
No,
Do
let's
whatever
not.
you feel comfortable. Honestly, don't. And if anything, if it gets too dangerous, I could just probably try to catch it. So, go ahead.
This is gonna be loud.
I'm not gonna shoot my gun in the building. What do I look like? Some kind of liberal fool?
Ah, he takes gun safety seriously. That's good.
Wow. Then I'm assuming you don't use assault rifles, do you?
I got this. I got this old 45, and then I got another one just like it. And he pulls out both of his
Man.
guns.
You need an upgrade.
This
No,
could be a new experience. May I see one?
No,
Uh,
I don't think you want that.
He will let anybody who wants to have it as long as he's taking the bullets out.
Okay,
Alright,
we can talk about this later.
Yeah,
Let's
honestly,
go,
can we go do something?
Don't-
let's go on our mission.
Don't you guys like looking at my guns?
yes, we do, Dark Patriot, but we got crime and things to solve.
Okay.
All right.
Well, see
I'll
y'all
see you later,
later.
Grandpa.
See y'all later.
Yep. Man,
Okay,
It
so
won't be too long.
where are you guys going? Because
that's my question. We don't really, even though we said justice facilities, what facilities are we going to?
Well, there's the Hall of Justice in Metropolis.
Isn't that? Well, I mean, I guess. Oh, sure. I'll run over to the Hall of Metropolis.
Hall of Justice, sorry.
The Hall of Justice in Metropolis. Does this seem like really battered? I mean, everybody's going there, but I'll probably get there first.
well, of course.
Does
So I'll
anybody need
start-
help?
Oh, like
Oh.
traveling?
Hey,
You can fly.
These wings aren't for show.
How strong are you?
Above average.
Okay.
Can
the
you
question
carry
is, can you
a pimp
carry more
gator
than-
and
Yeah, because Gator is probably like at least a kilo. He's probably a ton. Steel is 800 pounds.
an
Hey,
interesting guy?
400. Okay.
Yeah. Oh no, Orwell's 400 pounds.
Are you fat shaming Steel?
No, but the cybernetics make him heavy.
Well, and you know, let's be real about this. Like, he ain't as trim as he once was.
Oh yeah, no, he's definitely Spider-Man 30 years later.
Yeah.
But he barely fits into his pants anymore.
Hey, sometimes you gotta throw on some jogging pants.
Yeah, definitely.
Like Gator can stay back. I can get there fast by myself ish with leaping. But if Memento wants to ride with Prosperity, that's fine.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
We definitely
So
need to
Bleak's
get
up
a
there.
system. And so that leaves
Just-
Nightwing and Gator. How are they gonna arrive here?
Bus.
The bus. Nightwing, you don't have any vehicle of some kind.
I got the Nightwing scooter.
Alright, so we definitely have to go steal a car. Not steal, what's the word?
Well, Justice League.
Commandeer.
Yeah,
Commandeer, that's what it is.
Justice League does have their javelins. They might have something else if it survived.
Let's see, isn't this the wasn't Doomsday in here?
Yeah.
Well, we might just be picking up scraps, but that's the life we live. Let's go, Pimp Gator.
Just Gator, if you please.
Ah, Pimp is only for the weekends. Gator.
When I'm on duty, it's Gator.
Ah, God.
Back at headquarters, it's Big Pimpin'.
This is canon now. It's Big Pimpin'.
Only when we're at the headquarters.
You got it, Gator.
Thank you. Let's go fuck these guys sideways.
Sure. Well, see you guys later.
So, as you guys approach the Hall of Justice, I'm sorry I don't have a good Hall of Justice map. But it's just rubble anyway. So, as you guys are approaching, you see LexCorp, androids, and gunners all over the scene.
Man. Where would they keep the good stuff?
The basement.
By the way, this is ground zero.
This is ground zero.
Ooh.
How are we gonna get a group of people? No offense.
Right here is where Doomsday and Superman fell.
And which
Are the bodies there?
Which building is the Hall of Justice?
This one, but it's rubble.
Like there's nothing.
There's no walls left standing, and I'm sorry. What was the other question?
Are the bodies of Doomsday and
the
Superman?
bodies are not there. It's been 3 days now.
I am going to quickly try to look for a hatch leading to the basement.
So Gator says, "Wait a minute. The sewer right here. We can get in underneath."
Genius, Gator.
Good job.
He walks over and rips the sewer grate off.
Quiet. No, this is a stealth mission.
Oh. Sorry. And he just lets the sewer grate drop and clang on the ground.
Okay, so one thing we're gonna have to work on is subtlety. Cool.
And then, surprisingly for how thick and broad his shoulders and chest are, he just squeezes down into the sewer like a serpent.
Yo, this worries me that he's gonna snap at this point.
Here, give me your hand. I'll help you down.
Steel, you go first.
Okay.
Well, I suppose I should put these away.
I mean, unless you like sewer on your wings, sure.
And the wings kind of fold up and disappear.
What are you? Man.
I will say, like, as we stood there and as Gator did his thing, like I'd listen in and see if there's any chatter from the gunners, like they say something to like among themselves.
You can't hear anything they're saying. They all have LexCorp security comm links.
Gotcha.
Also, do I sense any injured people around?
Oh, for sure.
Do we want to split up and try and help any of those people?
Come on. Come down here. You'll float. They all
You'll float too?
You'll all
Oh,
float down here.
I will hop down.
I hop down as well.
Scared for my fucking life.
It
I follow.
smells terrible. Steel, if your senses are enhanced at all, like it is really bad.
I only
Oh.
have hearing, so yeah.
I was about to say, if you have super smell, you must be fucking dying.
No, afraid not.
All right, so he leads you under the street down here. And you guys come out underneath the basement of the rubble of the Hall of Justice.
Are we Are there walls finally? Or are we still?
Well, the basement has like several levels. So you're in like the sub basement, which is still somewhat standing.
Interesting. I don't want to start running around because I have no idea how this place is set up.
Yeah.
Are there any computers near us or?
No. The sub basement is used for highly dangerous item storage.
Oh boy, I'm gonna start just how is it dark in here or?
Yes.
Fuck. Oh, I have nothing for that, but
I can see.
shit, you can see.
Yeah, I have dark
Likewise.
vision.
Does anybody have dark vision?
Yeah, I do.
Yeah.
Damn. All right. Well.
I'm a
All right.
fucking gator, man.
I don't think biologically gators have night vision, but okay.
Yeah, but I live in the sewer.
I
Hey,
know that's why
Hey Gator, just make sure the path is clear for the other ones. I'll kind of scan around to see what we can find here. Just make sure they don't fall into a hole or bump a bomb or something.
Okay.
I mean, I run on water, so.
Well, you had to see, so.
Oh, true.
So, with that, can I make an expertise Justice League check to see what was kind of stored down here that might be useful to us?
Yeah. That was for you. Yeah. Okay. All right. So, do you happen to know anything canon offhand that they might have?
They
Perhaps
have lot.
the what is it? The ultimate nullifier?
Yes, there's lots of things.
Good things, please.
Well, I guess we'll go with there's like the helmet of various bad guys that would be down here. Like, let's see here. Doctor Fate. There's multiple Doctor Fates. If there's anything down here related to that.
Nothing from Dr. Fate other than an Ankh from one of the
Right.
original Dr. Fates.
Maybe, let's see here. The Green Arrow's first gimmick arrows.
There are costumes from several original Justice Leaguers.
Starros, little baby Starros.
Oh yeah. There is definitely like at least one baby Starro, but it's like infantile.
Right. Yeah, so I don't know, like, a lot of Justice League stuff was member stuff rather than villain stuff, like old members of
Yeah.
that nature.
Yeah. There is an Amazonian horn. There is a spear. It is the spear of Achilles. And there is also a what is it? Give me just a second. Oh, the mother box. There is a mother box that has been
There we
locked
go.
away down here.
Oh shit! A mother box?
Yeah, so
Orwell would love to get his hands on this.
we are not giving it to Orwell, but we are taking it.
I mean, I'll merge with it. I have no problem.
No, I would hand it to Prosperity because I think that's maybe something that could give him some insight, or maybe he can bond with it in some fashion.
I mean, he seems like he doesn't understand what technology is. So,
Yeah, but this is technology from the assholes.
well, this is dark side technology, technically. I guess? Yes? No? Oh, whatever.
What is a mother box?
It will tell. It will tell you.
And it can also give you incredible powers, I believe, depending on how well you merge with it.
As soon as you touch it, Prosperity, you are overwhelmed with like dark voices.
Hello?
Hello?
As soon as you touch it, Prosperity, you are overwhelmed with dark voices. Azuang Walui.
I stopped touching it.
Didn't you hear a slight whisper? No, keep touching it.
This is in his head, right? We can't hear
Yeah.
this.
It's in his head, but you see his eyes roll back in his head when he touches it.
I don't like it.
Maybe we put that down.
He can't seem to stop touching it.
I'll just slap his hands without touching the box myself.
That's Blink, right?
Yep.
Okay. You move so fast that without touching the box, you separate his hand from the box, and it drops to the ground and sends out a pulse, and then goes dead. Everyone make a fortitude check.
I'm going to re-roll that one. So add 10 to that. So
Hey, not too bad.
All right. So everyone passed and is not affected by the mother box pulse. And thank God Orwell wasn't here.
Orwell would have got messed up.
Yeah. Yeah, that wouldn't have been great.
But with that, I'm gonna pick it up, and so we can take it with us in the Spear of Achilles, just so the LexCorp guys don't get it.
Steel, do you have any ability to like contain the power of the mother box? I know you're like somewhat invulnerable, but also like you have technology on you that the mother box will try to latch onto.
Yeah, but no one else is picking it up, so I gotta do it.
I mean, I was gonna wrap it up in something.
Okay, well,
Nightwing will do what he has to.
okay. So yeah, I'll go to motion. I'm going to like move to pick it up, and they can do their thing. So like,
Yeah.
that's fine.
Yeah. So Nightwing is going to take the mother box straight back to the headquarters. So you guys are now on your own.
Gator is also here.
Yes.
Okay.
Of course I'm here. I got your back.
So
All right.
who said they could sense injured or people nearby?
I can. 'Cause
Okay. So yeah, like, does it look like the next level of the Hall of Justice is stable, or does it look like it could be crumbling above us from this
Oh, it's
level that
definitely
we're on?
crumbling. It's definitely crumbling.
I
Okay.
mean, I could take a look. I just need a flashlight.
This level is crumbling, and
Right.
flooding.
Gotcha.
Yeah, I could probably go through this quick enough. I just need a flashlight because I can't see shit.
Yeah, we're gonna get out of here. Let prosperity lead us to some people that need help.
Oh, I mean, that's everybody. There's not nobody that doesn't need help these days.
So yeah, look to prosperity. Like, yes, we'll follow your leads of where people need medical assistance and whatnot.
perfect.
Okay, so right across the street over here, there's like a little house.
So I'm gonna spread my wings as soon as we get an open area and just fly over to them.
Hello?
Hello.
Hello.
Hello. So yeah, I guess we're all going out the sewers where we came in
Yeah.
and let prosperity lead us to where we need to go.
So essentially, I can detect anyone who's injured within 2,000 feet without any penalties, I believe.
Yep.
Cool.
So as soon as I get to the person, I start healing them.
Well, that is easier said than done. For you see, they are on the second floor of this building, and it is already crumbling, and they are caught underneath some of the rafters that fell on them. And so you have to get to them first.
Still, you are strong, correct?
Yes, but I'm also heavy. But what is your plan there, prosperity?
To obviously move the rafters, free the Bosad.
Does it look like it's stable enough that I could do that?
You aren't sure. You could roll a check to see, what you know about architecture and structural integrity.
Does anybody else have anything of that knowledge or expertise?
You do not need to worry about hurting yourself. Just as long as you can teach the person to be fine.
All right. I trusted prosperity on this one.
All right, so roll a strength check. Wow. Wow. So, you go over and try to lift the heavy steel beams that were supporting this building, but you seem to be malfunctioning. Or you're just weak.
Yeah, more likely it probably crumbled underneath my feet or whatnot. Can't get a good grip.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's like get Gator over here. He might be able to get a better grip on it.
I'm already over here. You guys are the ones lagging over there.
Well, then put your big muscles into it, there, Gator.
Oh, okay. It's like really hard to get a grip here. You're right. The floor is crumbling beneath us every time we try to lift this. I could chew part of their leg off to get them out from under there.
Oh,
Let's not.
I'm gonna run in, phase the people through the floor, and keep running. Because technically, I can vibrate myself. Because I would also be able to vibrate other people's bodies to the same speed, wouldn't I?
If you use a hero point,
Yeah, possibly because like the problem is if you don't vibrate their entire body, then like part of them phases, you know?
oof.
Ah,
So
so
like
no, but
it,
what you
it could
need.
it could end up pretty gruesome. But
it could end up pretty gruesome.
also more so than just that. That's not really the problem. Like Steele said, you can spend a hero point and then there you go. But uh the problem is standing underneath it, there's not enough space. So you'd have to be phasing while trying to phase them. I don't know. I mean, if you spend a hero point, I guess I'd allow it to work.
Since I started playing, I have not spent one hero point, so I will go ahead and do that.
Well, you only get one per game, but yeah.
That's fine.
Well, how about this? If me and Gator both lifted at a certain time and he would have to phase as much to get people free, would that be possible if we kind of did a
I
team
mean,
effort?
your strength. I just saw your strength. Jesus, what are you guys rolling?
So, anyway, our lifting of the beam isn't really going to affect it too much, but what might help is if we just go ahead and break all the way through the floor right at the instant that he's doing that.
Sounds like a plan.
But then you and I will be down on the floor where there's like loose electrical wiring and flooding and yeah.
Yeah, you're gonna short circuit the shit out of yourself.
That's okay. That's why I'm a hero.
All right. So yeah, we just break through the floor because there ain't nothing left of it right at the exact same timing. Well, Blink is the one who ends up having to time it. We just break through the floor and Blink times it just at the right moment to whereas the person falls through the floor, they're instantly phased out of the building onto the street outside. And then now we're standing in water and possibly being electrocuted, so we have to roll our fortitude. All right, so I'm gonna take one wound, and you take no wounds. Injuries.
So as they both civilian and Blink, they come up, right? Or
Yeah.
I'm gonna immediately go over to them and heal them.
Okay.
If there's no exit for us, I would suggest Gator that we just try to dig out through the bottom and hit the sewer.
You there. Yeah, you heal them. You there. Metahumans. Cease all vigilante activity and report to LexCorp Securities.
Golems can talk?
Okay, so are me and Gator out?
Yeah, you guys, that's what the check was for, was to
I
get
didn't know if
out
we
of
were
there.
trapped in there still or not. Okay. Why do we need to report to LexCorp Security?
We're in charge of this area.
Are you?
We are.
By whose authority?
By order of President Johnson.
Okay.
You still haven't explained who this president is. Is he the leader? Or is who?
Yes, he's the leader of this nation.
So we should listen what they say.
Yeah, I said okay. So, what security location should we report to?
Come down here and be
Oh.
scanned.
Okay.
You guys come out into the open here where we can surround you.
Lead the way so you can scan us.
Yeah, right here. Come into this trap. Gator gets right up in the gunner's face.
Hey, not so hasty, guys. You said LexCorp is in charge?
That's right.
Yo, fuck LexCorp.
Hey,
I don't
fuck you.
Well, then now that we're in agreement,
they have the proper authority from the president.
then they should also have the proper. We have rights as citizens,
Yeah.
and we.
They're not arresting us. They're just scanning to see who we are.
Where's Dark Patriot when you need him?
You're
exactly.
right. You're right now is the right to get scanned.
You can't scan me against my will,
I'm about to.
and you, boy, if you do, my boy Gator is gonna punch you in the face.
Well, he is not.
Gator just like growls down at him.
So let's see.
The gunner is somewhat taken aback by this. He wasn't expecting such ferocity.
Come on.
But he manages to plow through it and scans Gator, and he
As he's
says,
scanning, I'm gonna take apart his gun or whatever
"Okay."
he's scanning with.
He's scanning with a gauntlet reader in his fist, but
Yep. I'm gonna run up and just dismantle it.
so as you're trying to dismantle it, a security measure unleashes. You need to roll your dodge. All right, so you manage to dodge the security measure, which is a volt of electricity strong enough to incapacitate and or kill you. And so you realize that trying to mess with the LexCorp suit probably isn't the best idea. But now that that security thing has gone off, all of their guns train on you, and they say, "Drop to the ground, surrender now."
I'm gonna look at everybody. Are we gonna fight or?
You decided to be a pickpocket, and so I look at you as like, you need to stop with your childish behavior, Blake.
I wasn't childish. They wanted to scan me.
And let them scan you. It does not hurt you.
You don't know that.
If it does, then we'll fight.
Well, they're trying to shoot us now.
Just because of your actions.
Well, sounds like somebody has bad leadership skills. That's not my fault.
Look at someone doesn't want to follow.
Oh, I'm sorry, Prosperity. You need to click on your token and then on the initiative button that pops up.
Yeah, it's still set to you only. Sorry,
Okay. Oh, I see. It did do it right. You're good. Oh, look at that. Blink goes first. Now,
I mean, even
all they're doing is telling you to surrender. Nobody's fired any shots yet.
no, but I'm not having fun. No, I'm not doing anything. I'm saying, listen, I want to resolve this, and then you're gonna let us go, and we're gonna call it a day. All right? You have the authority. There's no problem. We just want to be on our way. Are we okay with that?
I can't respond. It's not my turn.
Well, there you go. And I will end my turn with that.
Yes, so with Bleak kind of not continuing his escalations, like, there's just a misunderstanding. He has attention deficit problems. He was just curious about your gear. Please do overlook him. It means nothing by it. Please put your weapons down. We don't want any conflict here. Now, I will say with social checks, it's not a roll versus roll, it's a roll versus a DC.
Oh, in this case, yeah, it would have been right around there anyway.
DC is 10 plus whatever their modifiers are. So, but yeah, I'm done. I'm just trying to calm the situation.
The LexCorp android advances towards Prosperity and says, "Lie down on the ground." The gunner's gun levels straight at Gator, and he says, "This is your final warning. You have 10 seconds to comply. 9, 8, 7." Gator looks back at you guys, wondering what he should do.
I'm gonna give him a thumbs up.
I glare at Bleak. We are not laying down, officer.
So Gator readies to attack, but does not, attack until you guys give him the go-ahead. This one approaches Steel. "Lie down on the ground."
No.
This one approaches Memento. "Lie your bitch ass on the ground."
I am definitely not going to start the fight, so I follow everyone else's lead and just don't comply, but still don't start swinging.
How did you end up before prosperity? There we go, prosperity.
Who do you think I am? I am not some plebeian for myself to lay on the ground. I do not wish to dirty myself with the soil of this ground. You could be wrong, young one. I unfold my wings and I start deflecting for everybody around me.
Okay.
It's the end of my turn.
You click the done over the chat, the text chat there. There's a done.
Yes, there's also a macro called end turn in the collections menu.
Yeah, so I'm not going to attack, but I'm also not going to comply. I'm going to wait for someone else to start.
You have 10 seconds to comply.
I don't.
That's not what the gunner said.
Well, yeah, I'll join the team and kind of support their decision to not comply in those 10 seconds.
Nice. Like,
oh boy.
We're all just standing here not complying.
I am gonna go ahead and I'm gonna look at everybody and I'm gonna go ahead and go into a whirlwind attack.
All right. And like literally as you're shouting no, the attack is already like just, going off. So all he hears is no as he's just punching everybody.
It's 4 of them, right?
There's 3 androids and 1 gunner.
No, your
Yeah,
whirlwind attack is not an attack roll unless you make an attack roll. It's just an
Oh.
area.
Oh, it's just an area. Okay.
Versus the DC of your power.
Oh, okay. So I've been reading. Okay, so then give me 1 second.
It's probably versus their dodge unless you change it.
So it says here on my Hero Live, it says DC 12. So that just means they all make DC 12 dodges. I'm assuming.
Yep. And based on their roll, if they fail, they go versus the whole 12. But if they make it, it's half to 11. So they still got to make the toughness check of some sort.
Well, they all made their saves.
No, that's just their flat DC of dodge. He has to roll their dodge.
That's 1 fail. That's 1 success. So 3 successes, 1 fail.
Okay. So, when I roll the dodge, I assume that I'm needing to meter beat, so the 12 does.
Yeah, that's what I assume. I don't know. I think he said something about half damage steel.
Yeah, and then so everybody who succeeded takes half damage, and
It would just be an unarmed attack damage, honestly. So I don't.
Oh, okay. So it's just a regular toughness DC for that damage. So the guy who rolled a 9 failed by 2 degrees. And everybody else succeeded, so they take no damage.
Cool.
You punched them, but you were like pulling your punch just a little after you started to hear Steel shouting no. He was a little slow shouting compared to you. The fastest man in the universe.
That's the end of my turn. Actually, sorry. One more thing. I'll just move really quickly because I can move before and after actions.
Sure. Steel, you see after the blink of an eye, the gunner has a black eye, and the rest of everybody like looks like they just got slapped in the face.
Yeah. Oh. Damn it, Blink. I'm pretty sure we can't persuade him now not to attack us or try to arrest us. And I really don't want to be fugitives of the law. Okay. So I'm going to walk over here to the gunner and just kind of smash his gun.
Okay, so it's mounted on his shoulder.
Okay.
So you're attacking his equipment. So go ahead.
So make a break option. It's held and worn. Okay. Make an attack against the defender DC, but take a -5 if it's held. So, is it considered held in your
Yeah,
opinion?
yeah. I would say that anything attached to the suit is held.
Okay, where's it? So 11. I doubt that works.
Yeah. You try to grab onto it, but the gun rotates and points at you, almost as
Okay,
if he's going to shoot you in the face.
nice. Just calm down, everybody. Let's not kill each other. Is that what your dodge is, Prosperity, or do you not have it fixed on your sheet yet?
Yeah, I have a. It's a base one,
Okay.
Cool.
but I also have my deflect up, so that's basically like a +4 toughness. I think it's like a total of 10 toughness basically right now.
Mm. Well, he
Yeah,
didn't
and he
hit you, so that's good.
and he didn't even hit you. So
Well, your damage thing is off there, GM. It should be 15
yeah, I
plus.
was fixing that right now. All right, and then the gunner guns. Ask not for who the gunner guns. He guns for you. Come on. Let me shoot you one time.
Hey, I rolled 2 1s so far, so nanner.
I just wanna shoot you like a bunch. Oh wait, yeah, I have 2 plasma cannons. I can shoot you a bunch.
Actually, there's only 1 attack.
Oh, it's only 1 attack. Boo.
Yeah.
Even with 2 guns? How do I
Yes.
adjudicate 2 guns? Just up the damage?
Multi shot
Oh, multi-shot.
or split attack.
Yeah, I think that would probably be more appropriate for shoulder-mounted guns, but I won't do that this round. Gator sees Steel get shot at and just like goes crazy, starts clawing at the gunner. Unbelievable.
Try to disarm him or dismantle him, team. We do not want this be bad. We are not Orwell or Black Patriot.
Oh, Memento, you got a good dodge.
I'm going to interpose that.
It misses.
Oh, it misses? Okay.
You got a good dodge. That's crazy. When did you get so good at fighting, Memento? Did you remember something?
Steel helped me, actually.
What, did you siphon some of his fighting memories?
One day, he just gave me a whole bunch of information that helped me get much better at fighting.
Alright, so why don't we calm down? It's not easy to be doing this. You're not going to win regardless, but still, you should back off. Alright, so I'm guessing I won't be able to persuade them, and if I can't, I'm just going to keep up my deflect.
Yeah. Yeah, no, the androids don't even have any like will beyond what their gunner controller like tells them to do. And the gunner he's like, "No, you guys are getting shot."
Well, if you ask him what an android is, he's like, I don't know. Is it a person?
Right. Yeah, it looks like a person mostly. All right, so this android teams up on Memento. So,
Natural anyways.
yep. And then that's a 16 damage versus.
I'm gonna interpose.
Okay.
So if I know this correctly, it should be that should be the correct numbers.
Yeah. And so you are not damaged at all.
Yeah, the blast just hit my wings, and it doesn't even affect me.
Okay, I'm going to. My strong attacks are all like mental based, so mental barrage and memory wipe. Do those still? Would those still hit? Are those still possible?
On androids?
Yeah.
I don't know. Why don't you try it and find out?
All right, then I will try memory wipe to the closest android. The one kind of behind me a little bit. I don't have my macro set up yet, but I will. And that's the affliction.
Yep. So as you try to memory wipe the android, you find that they do not have human brains like what you're used to, and you cannot affect their programming.
Good to know.
Yep. You got to try and experiment to find out what your powers can all do and what they can't all do.
Then I will end my turn.
So I am going to take a take a basically start running at this LexCorp android, and I need a DC 19 for a sonic boom, a supersonic punch. He needs to make a DC 19 save.
But you have to make an attack roll first.
Yes.
Alrighty. Tough little buggers. The robot seems to take the punch with no damage.
And I will move back.
Let's see here.
For everything that's happened, like nothing has really happened.
Yeah. I want to try to intimidate the gunner, like he's way over his pay grade. He just needs to stop and go away. We don't need this before Gator goes off on him again. So with that, I'm gonna try to intimidate him. This is probably coercion. So
Yes.
basically, if I succeed versus his will's defense, so 10 plus his will.
Yep.
Target treats you for friendly for only actions taken in your presence. So okay. Come on, come on. You're gonna lose. You don't want to do this. Probably no.
Yeah. Not so much. Cease all defiant activity. Take that. Ah, 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 ah. Wah, wah. All right. That's it. No more screwing around. And he starts to blast at everybody. So when I do the split attack, it targets two, but it's two separate attack rolls.
Yes, but also the effective damage is half as well. So if he has a +4, it's an attack of 2 and 2.
Ooh. All right. No, I'm just gonna shoot at Steel.
Hey, the hits.
Interpose.
You did the interpose.
I did interpose last turn. It's a new turn.
Yeah, but
It's what my character would do, okay?
okay.
I'm a hero point.
Wait. I want to interpose his interpose.
I want to get hit. No, I want to get hit.
Prosperity comes over, tries to take the shot, and then looks like he's misjudged and still steps back in front of him and protects Prosperity.
Yeah. So Steel takes the shot right on the back, and it hurts, but not really in game mechanic terms.
Yeah. You can quit this anytime there, Gunner. Or
Yeah,
Sergeant,
just lay
whatever you
down. We're
are.
not gonna kill you.
Ah! Andrew's like,
We're like under orders from the president here. You think we're just going around murdering people? But we do have to defend ourselves, so will you please call off your attack, dog?
yeah, I think I will.
He's not a dog. He's a gator and a person. Yeah. All right.
I'm gonna say to Steel, you idiot! You do not know. I cannot die, so it does not matter what happens to me. I'm Minamoto, so you should not be trying to protect me.
I didn't know he was an immortal.
You can just keep him. Can we leave and you just keep him?
Prosperity, grab Memento, and get out of here.
I'll be back. So I go to grab Memento and I'll fly away.
The LexCorp androids attempt to grab him as you go to fly away. Memento, you have to roll your athletics to try and escape.
That didn't work too well.
Yeah, so they grab a hold of you, and they keep you from being able to be flown away. So now Prosperity, you're having like a little tug of war. You guys are stretching Memento out, making his corn syrup all ruined.
So I should roll athletics as well.
No, you will sometimes get like a strength check, make an attack check, resistance.
Yeah, so whatever, like next time, so they roll their attack. Then if it hits, the victim or target rolls versus their strength DC, which is 10 plus their strength bonus, using strength or dodge, whichever they want to use.
Oh, okay. So let's just say that they hit you and then roll your strength or dodge versus that would be 17. And I will program a macro for that for next time.
The prosperity to roll.
No,
Okay.
that would be Memento. Prosperity stayed high enough to where the androids can't grab him, but they grab at Memento, and so now he has to beat 17 strength or dodge.
So I rolled for dodge.
If that's higher. Oh, there you go. All right, so they don't have you, and you and Prosperity fly away.
Nice. So I don't have a turn then, right?
Right, yeah, you guys are basically gone now.
Words of encouragement as you fly away to safety. Good job, guys! Woo!
I will run up to Gator and say, Gator, run back to the base. And I will keep. Fuck, what should I do? I guess I'll punch the gunner in the face.
You don't have to.
Oh, what?
The gunner was just saying you don't have to.
You don't have to.
Oh,
we're
I was like, the
only-
DM's like, you don't have to. I was like, what?
we're following back, so you slapping him in the face as you leave is very.
Oh, I'm just trying to
disheartening.
make a way for my my buddy Gator.
Jeepers, kid.
That
You are rolling ridiculous for these basic ass guards and terrible for Gator.
yeah.
I'm
So
gonna move
it's
my
still
ass right
minus
back here.
2. It's still minus 2, but that still passes.
Yes.
All right, I got Grader by the arm and we leap away.
All right, the gunner tries to grab you. Actually, he's gonna try to grab you.
You as in me or you as in Gator?
You.
Okay.
And that's a 17. Boo. Grappling sucks.
Shall we leap away?
Yes, you do. There's nobody left for me to attack. What the hell? There's that guy way over there, but I can't reach him.
Okay, Blake, are you still there? Or did you go off the map?
I equivalently ran like I can move 120 miles in a round. So
Oh.
I ran over there, but that means Blink is no longer in sight.
Oh. Darn it.
'Cause
And I was going to shoot you.
Unless you want to make a map that's scaled to my speed,
No.
which I don't even think wouldn't fit on this screen.
All right. So, you guys have gotten out of there, and you can hear over your scanners that the LexCorp security is calling for police aid. They want an APP out on Steel and Killer Croc, and they believe Steel has teamed up with the villains and has turned rogue.
And I'm safe.
You'll get an earful later.
Oh yeah, probably, but I'm still safe, and this is why you wear a mask, children.
Only cowards have their face.
Oh, since it's gonna take them a while to get back, I'll just go and pick up. I think I'll go. You still having Steel's credit card? I'll go buy a crap ton of dinner. for everybody.
How could I ever deny anyone this beauty?
Hmm?
By wearing a mask.
Ah, yeah. Yeah. So I basically Blink will walk in, well, like, ooh, like large, like enough to feed Killer Croc amounts of Chinese food.
Yeah, so
So
when you guys arrive, there's already a full Chinese buffet laid out.
are you
Just
still mad?
just mounds of General Tso's and garlic chicken and little egg rolls and all kinds of fried rice dishes and
I want to give special thanks to our leader, uh, Steele. You know, he's the reason this meal was possible, and I'll hand him back his credit card.
Thanks, but your actions are not helping us.
I don't
What did
know.
you?
I do like Chinese.
I don't know what you wanted me to do in that situation.
We were trying to de-escalate the situation, but then you flew off the handle.
They wanted us to get on the ground like criminals.
Wait, what
Was it?
happened? Why?
I'm with him.
So LexCorp walks up on us, right? And they want to scan us. And usually, but scanning usually puts you in a database. And they put you in a database, that's it. They
I'm already
Agreed.
in a database. Not linked in a database.
All
I'm sure my
databases are accessible.
So a database is like a
Orwell, can you
prison?
cancel that ABB on Killer Croc? I mean Gator, Pimp Gator, and Steel, please.
I can scramble them, but cannot delete them.
Uh,
Database is like a big library of stuff. Prosperity.
Why would they put this in a library?
It's an
so they,
it's imaginary library.
it's not imaginary. It's
Well, if you have a special piece of gear, you can go into these
so.
databases. They're not really
I
physical.
I mean, Memento. Can you transfer memories into people's heads?
You can go into a non-physical library?
Yes.
My God, you and Dark Patriot should hang out. You'd love it.
My deepest apologies for being out of the loop for the past, let's say, 5,000 years,
Where have you been for the
give or
last
take.
5,000 years?
10,000 years will give you such a creak in the neck.
Has he just been
Well, you see,
out for 10,000 years?
Well, you see, the last time I was around when Uruk was the center of civilization.
What?
What?
Uruk? What
Uruk.
is Uruk?
Well, can you give us a history lesson on Uruk?
Bring up records of Uruk.
Scanning. Scanning. No records found.
You lie.
Prosperity, was Atlantis around when you was back in the end?
I have a history expertise. I don't know if we
Ooh.
want to try that. It's a little bit different than Orwell, maybe.
I mean, Oral just probably looked through every single history database known to man.
That's
But
true.
sure, you want to look up a book? Be my guest.
Well, okay, maybe I can try and scan Prosperity's memory
I
using
have
my
an
history
idea.
expertise.
I have an idea. Orwell, scan religious text for Uruk.
Scanning. Nothing found.
Jesus, what do you predate writing?
Well, no, yeah, like maybe.
I mean, we wrote on stone tablets.
Ah,
Orwell, scan stone for Oruk.
Stone
Ooh.
is unscannable.
I thought so.
No, but prosperity was Atlantis, the island around before you went to sleep or hibernation or whatever you did.
Oh no, I put myself in self-exile.
Okay, no, but Atlantis, an island back then.
I do not remember Atlantis, no.
Well, funny enough, I'm reading the Tales of Gilgamesh in my class, but didn't that book came out in like 14 something? Oh my god!
Say 5,000. Okay, but anyway, so you have a lot to learn, prosperity, but we are trying to be, I guess you could say, heroes and do the right thing and try to help people and not fight all the time. Blink.
Well, that sounds perfect. This world seems very much in chaos at the moment.
This shit was written 18 BC, before Christ. This man predates Christ.
That's more than 5,000, but okay.
Again, my apologies for not knowing exactly how long I was gone.
No, that's not the issue. Like, it's fine, prosperity.
That's not. We'll bring you up to speed. Technology is quite easy to understand, honestly.
Yes, back to you, Blink. Like,
I'm sorry.
You need to consider your actions. Try to de-escalate rather than just
Okay.
flying off. You're so impulsive.
Well, a lot of that's not my fault. I just get bored very easily.
I can see why you was a sidekick in training.
Oh, says the washed up superhero.
Yes.
I wouldn't point fingers. It's not nice.
Yeah, you need to stop. You need to stop talking about Dark Patriot like that.
Or the not so superhero.
Who are we talking about?
Who are you referring to?
Steel. The
Steel.
mediocre hero.
Hey,
Wow.
Yep. We got a lot of has-beens in this room.
The 0-16 hero.
Oh, well, but that is neither here nor there.
But yeah, just consider your actions to try to de-escalate unless they're obviously breaking the law, endangering people.
I felt endangered at that point.
Look, I understand that Detroit doesn't really do offense, but sometimes decisive action is required.
I got the football reference there. Thank you. Nah,
Sorry, the DM happens to be a diehard Packers fan, so there might be a little hatred for the Lions in there from having to watch Barry Sanders crush us every Thanksgiving all growing up.
I gotcha. No, but I just think like we are treading a very dangerous line, and I'm sure they will twist this to put us in bad lot or even worse. So
Oh, right now
yes,
they got
they've
you
put a,
teamed up with Killer Croc, so apparently you're like the villain now.
yeah, I know.
They were gonna do that either way, though.
Well, if we didn't have Gator here because of other people's actions or wanting him on the team, sorry, Gator.
Hey, it's cool.
And I appreciate Big Pimpin'.
That's right. Here at the house, I'm called Big Pimpin'.
Do I have to be a part of your whorehouse, or can I not be part of it?
You're already wearing a dress.
I have
We're gonna
you
get you
know.
some modern clothes. I'll be back.
No.
It's too late. I already went shopping.
These clothes are given to me. They were made for me. They're about to mark my regality, my nobility, among others.
Well, you're not noble anymore because nobility doesn't exist. We don't have kings. We are
That's
in.
not exactly true, but
We live. This is okay. So the land you are in is called America. We are in the northeast. We're in North America, which is a continent. But Jesus, do you know what a continent is?
Yes, I know what a continent is, boy. I was flying around this world before you ever existed.
Do you know what incontinent is?
No. What is incontinent?
Oh, no. It just speaking of continents and all that, I figured I'd play around with how silly English is. Words that have no close relation whatsoever sometimes are like spelled the same or sound the same.
I've just learned this language yesterday, so leave me
You
be.
learned this language. How did you learn this language yesterday?
By speaking to people, they seem to crowd around me.
And you instantaneously learned the language?
I'm not an idiot.
No, you're just super intelligent because that is a remarkable feat if you have not realized that.
As I've said, I am noble.
Okay, there are no nobles, so your noble status doesn't exist anymore.
Give me a blade and I'll show you.
I
Or shoot me with
I,
the
I
little arrows, and you'll see.
I'm I don't have well, you heard of Dark Patriot.
I, I told you, gun safety is important.
Shoot me in
Well,
the head.
fuck. um okay, well I don't have a well I mean killer well big pimp in your claws should be sharp enough. Just why don't you try to take a piece of his head?
I I don't want
let's
to. I don't want to.
let's
I
let
don't want to
let
hurt the feathery guy.
let's
I,
not blink. We've
You
done.
do realize those things they were shooting were bouncing off my wings.
Well, I mean, they only shot the plasma gun at you. I mean, those are cartoon logic laser guns, you know. So they don't exactly like hurt all that bad. I mean, Steele got
Yeah,
shot with one and he didn't
they
even get
cut my
injured.
arm then.
I don't want to hurt you.
I
You look
honestly we believe you. If you say you're immortal, we believe you.
you look like you're fragile. Are you like a bird?
No, you do not realize. Here, cut my arm. It's a sign of my nobility. You will
No.
see.
You're like a bird, right?
Yeah, I'm gonna pick up a chair and just run at him with it and hit him. I feel like that'll be enough. Just whack him in the back of the head with a chair.
I mean, mine as well, WWE style.
Yep, just pick
you
up a chair.
you go and you run and pick up a chair before anyone can see, and you just smash him over the back of the head.
So, as that happens, gold droops down from my skull.
Like actual gold?
Needs gold.
Not actual gold, but my blood is golden.
No, it is actual
Oh.
gold.
Oh, it's actual gold?
Okay, it's actual gold.
I am going to go get a cup real quick and just start collecting that. And I'm gonna run and grab a kitchen knife.
Oh,
Well, I think we found the way to solve our money problems.
oh,
We keep stabbing them.
no, we don't.
Yes. How much blood have I collected so far?
You find that as soon as it touches anything but him, it turns to regular blood.
Son of a bitch. I don't want this.
See? There you go. There's your proof of my nobility.
Yes, you're worthless.
I guess with
Child,
this, go on.
I know ways to make you hurt more than anything else. I was the greatest physician in my time.
That's fine, but you're gonna have to catch me first. You think you can do that?
Give me a bit of time to regain my strength.
Okay.
But with that, I want to go over to actually Orwell's views, sadly, and have him relay a message and spread it all over the net, the radio waves. Saying this is Steele, member of the Justice League. Yes, there was an incident at the Hall of Justice with the LexCorp security. It was just a misunderstanding. We understand that President Johnson has kind of deputized LexCorp, and as a former Justice Leaguer, we are for the law, and just sorry for the misunderstanding that transpired with our
And
meeting with
and
security.
as you are asking for that, he starts to project a live broadcast. It is the Metropolis Chief of Police alongside the mayor and the governor of New York. They are declaring you an enemy of the state and showing footage of Killer Croc trying to tear apart a LexCorp gunner while you stand behind him, and they make it look very much like you guys are both fighting even though you didn't do any actual fighting. And so like with the shots that they show, it very much looks like you guys are just attacking LexCorp security officers. Luckily, Blink's attacks are not like able to be seen.
Yeah,
Told ya. No matter what we do, no matter how we try to do, they're always gonna flip the narrative on us.
I've got a really big idea.
The actions that insinuated. Ugh.
Question?
Even if I did insinuate it, I'm sorry. I'm
Why
honestly
are the
sorry.
lights moving? How do the lights move?
What lights are you? Are you talking about the dynamic lighting?
Talking about monitor?
Yes.
That is what you would call a projection.
Hey, baby.
I'm still confused.
All right, I have a really, really grand idea. Probably too grand. But that box that we picked up. Somebody said
The
it
mother
gives-
box?
The mother box is what it was called, yes. Someone said that gives pretty intense power.
Yes, and it can.
It can.
Can, potentially. What if we try to do like a mass Men in Black memory?
I mean, we don't really have to do that. If he learned English yesterday, we kind of just have to have him sit and talk to Orwell. And I'm pretty sure Orwell can teach him the history of the world.
Oh, I was talking about the people who think we're villains.
Oh, I would not do that. I think that is a gross overstatement of your abilities. I'm sorry. You might kill yourself in the process.
Yeah.
I could bring you back.
Peter, I think you're going to have to leave this area and go somewhere where they're not looking for you. I'm sure Blink can take you somewhere.
Gator's not leaving. He's one of us.
Yes, but everybody still thinks he's his former person.
They also think you're evil too. Does that mean you have to leave?
I'm thinking
Why don't
about
we
going
just
back
give him a
to Detroit.
disguise?
Yeah, put him on a hat and a jacket, and nobody will recognize him.
Some sunglasses.
Fuck
I'll
yeah.
be right back.
A baseball
I'll go
cap
grab-
and some sunglasses, and then it's like everybody just acts like they can't recognize him.
Honestly, I'm gonna go run and get like the biggest like freaking jacket I can find and a big ass fedora and some shades and just be like try to dress him all fancy.
Yes.
Yep, looking stylish.
No, but yeah, I think it's for the betterment of the team if you got out of the area, Gator.
I don't want to leave you guys. This is the first time I've felt like I had a family.
I don't want you to leave either. I don't think this is fair.
I concur with the smart mouth child. Mr. Lizard Pippin deserves to stay.
He fought just as hard as anybody else.
Only
That's not
because
fair.
you forced our hand, Blink. Jeez.
He is
I'm
a risk,
sorry. I
though.
will fix it.
Yeah, go fix it now.
Even if we keep him, he's still a risk. We need to figure out how to not get
Agreed.
ourselves in trouble.
Because there's always going to be that stigma when he's with us that we're villains.
I'm not a villain.
We know.
We know he's not a villain, but we're not anything. We're not heroes. We're not.
We are heroes.
no
If you don't want to be a
status.
hero, you can leave.
No, listen, but that's not what I mean. But legally and to the world, we have no status anymore.
We got status now.
Oh,
That
really?
should be easy to fix.
Oh,
I just go present myself to the world, and I'm sure they'll understand my powers.
yep. Yep, you do that, buddy.
Well, when you tell them you're the descendant of the first king, I'm sure they'll understand.
They should, but I don't think they will.
They barely understand the normal looking people, let alone mutants.
I mean, you all are the weird looking ones.
You've never seen my face. What?
I'm
Exactly.
just a dude.
I'm also just a dude. I can take this suit off and just go live my life. But I choose not to. Because the world needs justice.
If I stay, there can be no party.
So what are we gonna do about Gator?
I think let him start a new life somewhere else because if he stays here, he's just going to be hunted, and that means that we're going to be hunted as well.
How about this? How about a compromise? How about Gator becomes kind of like Dark Patriot for temporarily until we can clear his identity? We make him a prison guard. How's that sound, Gator?
I'll do whatever it takes. Just please don't send me away.
We won't. Come on, no. Nobody's gonna be in here except for us, and we won't call him unless we really need his help. I think that's it. Come on, Aura. Come on, Steel.
So you're just basically going to lock him up in the cage, basically.
I'm
here.
not locking him up, but I'm saying he temporarily goes into hiding.
Hiding inside this building 24/7.
I mean, temporarily.
And believe me when I say, this building's much nicer than the cave. There's
Honestly,
a light.
and also, he will be here, and I can always hang out with him. I will make him my responsibility. Justice League's honor.
You're not a member of the Justice League.
Just like
I mean, sure.
Question?
Sidekick's honor.
Yes, what?
This Justice League seems very important. I'm guessing
Can you just
it's
can you
important.
just talk to Orwell?
Yes.
He'll basically give you a rundown on anything. Just don't listen to what he says about killing people. Okay?
Well, obviously.
Orwell, can you please give our friend here and I'll
And
point
what
you.
is it? What is Orwell? It's odd.
I'm Ultron.
Oh. Yeah, go. He's the equivalent of Voltron, but you basically talk to him and he'll answer any questions that you have.
Very well.
And I'll high five Gator. Yes. Best buds for life.
You know it, brother.
As a prosperity gets the Lula treatment of learning all the history of humanity in record time, I do think I need to go out and be arrested and say our piece.
What if they never let you out though?
Then
Then
he'll
they
break out. He's Steel. Like they
Wouldn't that just make us even worse, though?
well, yeah, but like he's kind of in like a no lose scenario. Like if they put him in prison and he doesn't want to be in prison, he can leave prison.
I mean, you could escape, but then.
Oh, it's not an optimal strategy or anything like that. That's not what I'm saying. I'm just saying that like he's not in a situation where it's like, "Oh no, what if they put me in prison?" Like
Right.
if he
I know,
if he
but I'm
really
saying-
doesn't want to be in prison, he can leave.
Moral wise, Steel would actually stay, which is.
But he might, but again, that's him choosing to stay.
we have to change the narrative somehow and get a like it's already looking bad as it is.
Let's
So
do
we just
something
go out there
good. Let's do something really good.
like
I don't know. I'm not the leader here. You figure something out.
I just did.
I was gonna say.
Until there's a situation that you think is better, that will change the light that's on us, this is the only option to get ahead of it. Otherwise, we're going to be bumping heads with X Corps and the government, and that's not a place I want to be in.
Okay. I have an idea. Okay. Now, what if actually, honestly, I have no idea. I don't know what to do.
Well, then why don't you let Steele do what he wants to do?
Let's
Yeah.
kidnap the president.
Step
From what
one.
I understand, the government is corrupted by this Lex Luthor's.
Mm,
Correct?
No.
More
That's
so
just,
manipulated, maybe. Correct.
we
Oh,
don't.
so kidnap Lex Luthor.
as far as anybody knows or can see, Lex Luthor is offering help, and the United States government was more than happy to accept it during this crisis.
We have fearmongers among us.
Well, and also like 10 9/11s in one, as Metropolis was just ground zero for a monstrous attack that killed all of the heroes that like everybody has come to rely on.
Lex Luthor is basically the equivalent of George Bush times 20. If you really think about it. He's basically using people's state to benefit himself. So the plan is you turn yourself in and then I break you out of jail before anybody realizes.
Just watch the news and make good choices.
You're
I
really
could be your lawyer.
I mean, I could have Orwell change your prison record.
Hey, check it out. In this disguise, I could be your lawyer.
If I do need a lawyer, I will look to you all or
Hopefully, they'll
prosperity.
give you a
from
slap on the wrist. Honestly.
If I do need a lawyer, I will definitely, for sure, not call any of you ever. I will hire a real lawyer with my actual money that I have.
Oh, you have actual money?
Yeah.
Well, before you leave, Steel, can I have your credit card?
No.
How are we supposed to pay for things?
Yeah.
Get a
You
job.
take it.
All of a sudden, our DC hero game turns into like they have to work double shifts at some fast food restaurant and try to
Blake
keep
is
the
like
bills
ultimate
paid.
delivery guy. He's like a one man. He runs a shop and delivers food simultaneously.
Yeah, you deliver for like 3 different places all at once, and everybody else is like flipping burgers and rolling up taco wraps.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, well, if you
I mean, I
surrender,
could show
Steel,
you to the
I'll
treasure hall
surrender with you.
of Aruk.
There you
Sure.
go.
And
I think
then
it's still there.
when
And
we're
just
inside
like
the
that,
prison,
it's Dungeons and Dragons. Come, let us quest for the treasure hall of Aruk. We must go far.
I'm trying to remember where the hell Mesopotamia was.
It's in the middle of the
Modern day in
Egypt.
Iran, I think.
Egypt and the Middle East there.
Yeah, I think we might want to focus on something a little closer to home. I mean, I could make it. How far is it from here to there?
But I wonder if I have the key. I don't have the key anymore.
Actually, I was thinking about that.
That
How far
would
is
be
it?
hilarious to get all the way there and reach into your robes to pull out the key and be like, "Wait, I left it in my other robe."
But is there a secret, like in Aladdin, where if you touch anything other than the thing that's important, everything will start falling, like breaking apart, or no?
What's Aladdin?
Except for, of course, the carpet and like everything
I
else
don't
the
need the
carpet
carpet.
touched.
Fair.
The rules
I
in
do
Aladdin are very sketchy.
I
I
do not
guess
think
Theo is
there's
turning
any
himself in.
traps because nobody would steal from the king.
What prison would they put Steel in?
Well, they do have maximum security prisons that are designed to house supers, and also, if he proves to be that much of a problem, usually the Justice League will fly him up north and stick him in the Phantom Zone.
The fact?
No, Justice League.
What if we just told people the truth?
I plan to.
That
I mean-
that Blink recklessly attacked security officers authorized by the United States government?
Definitely not that truth, but the Gator
Definitely
truth.
not that truth.
The Gator truth.
We could hijack a series of radios and satellites.
Orwell, set up a mass communication to all sources.
Okay.
Hello.
Okay.
Hello.
Yeah, channels are open.
Before you dive into this, what
Good
is
afternoon, people of.
Oh no, he doesn't have like an open mic. He's just, he'll transmit a message if he agrees.
So you got to convince Orwell? Is that what you're saying?
You got to just run it past the team.
like what's the game plan here? I want to know what you're doing before you.
Tell them the truth.
Okay, what versus out of character, in character? What exactly out of character are you doing?
They told a noble to get on his knees and dirty himself. They told us to stop what we were doing so they can, as you say, unjustly scan us.
Yeah, all within their authority to do so.
Yes.
Ooh, yeah,
So they
let's turn this
basically
into a
got
First Amendment thing.
deputized in a sense.
Yes.
But you called yourself citizens. So I am not one of you, so therefore they have no authority over me.
Yeah, we
You're
don't
also
play
not
that.
allowed to be here, technically.
Hey, listen, partner, they don't play that sovereign citizen shit around here.
Well, you really want to go to jail, Steel?
I'm not gonna go.
Nobody wants to do the right thing, and right now he's wanted by the law, so he wants to go turn himself in and face whatever he needs to face.
Just need to go to the police rather than the LexCorp people.
Okay. Well, all right.
So while you're doing, just wait a few minutes and hold off on that prosperity. Let the news go out that I've turned myself in. Then you can do your mass communications.
Yep. But we will not let Prosperity handle the mass communications.
Okay,
Why not?
so now, as you are being detained by the police, you go, you turn yourself in, and they're like, hey, what's up, uh, you need to like go sit in this cell and wait for further instructions, etc. And so as you do that, a man comes walking in wearing a very expensive looking suit. Good morning, Mr. Hayward, is it?
Haywood, yes.
Haywood, thank you. So it says here that you are charged with assaulting peace officers and not complying with a lawful order during a martial law situation. A state of national emergency has been called, and you were failing to follow rules.
In some fashion, yes.
Yeah, yeah, very serious crimes. Would you not agree, Mr. Haywood?
They're not very serious at all. Just a disagreement.
Mr. Haywood, I understand that you have served your country and have a long history as a hero associated with the Justice League. Let me see. Detroit.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Yeah.
so the United States government does not wish to be punitive here.
Right. No, it just was a misunderstanding. We agreed to be scanned, and something happened.
So you agree that LexCorp Securities is what's best for the nation at this time?
I think we all just need to come together and agree to help rebuild if
And,
LexCorp is part of that
and,
solution. So yes.
and you would be willing to say so on a recorded message?
Yes, if our president supports LexCorp in rebuilding, so shall I.
And finally, it says here that you have several associates who were also wanted for questioning.
Yes, these are
Do
new rookie.
do you have their proxy?
Sure, I guess because they disagreed with me doing this, but I think it would be best if we all stood together.
I'm sorry, Mr. Haywood. I need to know for a fact that you have your team's full backing and support.
At this point, could I walk into the room?
I mean, you can.
I mean, I would know where he is. That's what my
Yeah,
question is.
you can. The question is, do you really want to do anything that would rock the boat?
I'm not
So
gonna do anything crazy.
I'll agree. So yes, I will say yes.
Okay.
They do, or I
He
do.
he says, and finally, would you be willing to sign these paperworks placing you and your team under the direct supervision of LexCorp Securities?
You're not a lawyer, are you?
No, sir. I represent LexCorp Securities. I am their uh, counsel, and as of right now, Mr. Luthor has personally worked out a deal with President Johnson to uh, vindicate, to erase all charges against you in exchange for your cooperation in handling this crisis. Effectively, you would become the government's own Justice League with full supervision and control assured by Mr. Luthor, who has President Johnson's full trust.
I nod. Okay, wait for a notary or another councilman, and I will sign these in front of them.
And with that, he snaps his fingers. 3 more lawyers and other people come walking in. They hand you a pile of forms, and that is where we fade to black.
Dun, dun, dun.
Wow.
I want to thank you guys for playing. I want to thank anyone who's watching. And as always, everyone, good gaming.